Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. It's another glorious day here at the lake. High today is 111. So, yeah, going to be a little roasty toasty again. It will eventually cool off in due time. Everything changes in time. Just give it a chance. Okay, it's Monday. It is once again Monday. Time to start all over again. And that's okay. We all have to do it. Find the blessing. It's a fresh week. It's a fresh start. It's my birthday week. That's a biggie. So we're going to try and find the blessing, not only in the week, but in the day. Maybe you need to break it down a little more. Maybe you need to find the blessing every morning and every afternoon and every evening. Just the blessings are there. You just have to look for them sometimes. But it's worth it because they're blessings. My blessing this morning is this little furry beast on my lap, getting cat hair all over my black pants. He's cute. He's adorable. He's a pain in the butt, but I love him, and he's definitely a blessing in my life. So, I talked to one of my favorite clients, trauma therapy clients, over the weekend. And we talk he has an appointment a couple of times a month. Very successful businessman, very prominent businessman on the coast. And I have been his therapist, counselor, advisor, psychic medium for years. And he will always call and run things past me, see what I think, bounce things off of me. And you know me, I'm a straight shooter. I tell it like I see it. And he doesn't give me names and he doesn't give me a lot of details. I don't need that. As a psychic medium, I trust my gut. Oh, trust me. Trust me. I can tell. Most of us will know a bullshit story when we see it or when we hear it. We'll know people that are scammers and cons when you see them. It's the vibe. It is the vibe someone gets you or gives you. So trust it. Now, there's a caveat to that. And this is really important for you to understand. Because certain people automatically pop in my head when I think about this. They project the past onto the future. They don't like someone because I used to know somebody like that. I used to know somebody with that name. Okay. You don't like someone because of their name. You don't like someone because what? Two people named their child. You don't like that child. Yeah, that's called sense. That's stupid. I don't like my name. Okay, is what it is. Whatever. I'm sure there are people that don't like my name. Don't care. I know years ago, and I'm talking years ago, back when I worked in the hospital, a doctor came up to me, very handsome doctor, wanted to go out with me. I was very flattered. He said, but there's just one thing. And he was all cuddled up next to me in surgical intensive care. He said, I really want to take you out to dinner. I think you're great. We have so much in common. You have a great laugh. You make me laugh. There's just one tiny thing. And I said, tell me, what is it? And he said, you have red hair. I used to know a girl that had red hair, and it wasn't a good relationship. Would you do me a favor and dye your hair? No. He's projecting. He's assuming that everybody with red hair is the same. We're not. Not everybody with the same name is the same. Not everyone of the same culture, religion, or race is the same. Do not stereotype. Don't be prejudiced, but don't stereotype. I want you to trust your gut on people and situations, but please don't stereotype. So if you meet somebody new, if you're in a situation and you're getting that vibe, check yourself. Check yourself. Is it something from my past, that this is reminding me of? Not a life lesson, but, oh, I knew somebody that was like that. I knew somebody that looked like her or him. I knew somebody with that name, and they were gross. Just check yourself. But I want you to trust your gut. And I know this sounds, kind of goofy. You can't do both, but you can. You really can. There are people I can think of in my life right now that when I met them and you kind of give them a chance, and it's like, yeah, no, no, this person will nail you in the back the first chance they get. This person will take whoever you're dating. This person will make your life hell. This person will sabotage your work. This person, is two-faced, whatever. You get the vibe. I know people like this. I keep them at arm's length. I am nice. I am kind. I'm always polite. Do I trust them? Oh, hell no. No. Do they know? Don't know. I mean, I'm nice to everybody. They may or may not know I don't trust them. But trust me, I wouldn't have lunch for them. I sure as hell would never allow them in my vehicle or in my home. Ever, ever, ever. Just, but trust your gut. But I do know people, and it's really sad because people are missing out on friendships because they assume that this person with this name is like every other person with that name, or this person of that race or culture is like everyone else of that race and culture. That is horrible. You're missing out on friends, wonderful relationships. You can learn so much from other cultures and from other people if you give yourself a chance. Don't close that door. But still, trust your gut. I know you're shaking your head right now. More coffee will help. But trust me on this. Trust your gut. If somebody gives you an off vibe, if somebody, gives you the vibe they can't be trusted, that they're going to be asking you for money, they're wanting you to cover for them, they're wanting you to do their work. No. No. The first time somebody takes advantage of me is the last time. The first time someone lies to me, screws me over, is the last time. Life lesson learned. Trust your gut. Learn the life lessons, but do not stereotype or project the past onto the future. Because you're worthy of wonderful friendships and relationships from people of all cultures. There's so many wonderful people in this world. Don't close the door. Just be smart. Be aware. Red flags are there for a reason. You can tell if somebody's scamming. If somebody starts paying you all these wonderful compliments on the internet, oh, you're beautiful, I want you to be mine. I want you to invest in something. I want you to speak at my function. Red flags. Red flags. Especially if you don't know them. If it's just coming out of nowhere. Red flags. Just be observant and trust your gut.